Hello everybody, sorry this is a bit late. It's already nearly 2 p.m. Sorry. I've been on the phone with another reporter from The Sun, getting more information about my story and stuff. Hour and a half long conversation, and it looks like it might actually be happening. They've asked for a couple more photos, so I'll sort that out. I need to take a picture of me holding my Mounjaro because apparently people will struggle to identify without seeing it. And, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty cool. It would be nice. And they keep mentioning the GoFundMe and crowdfunding, she called it, but I don't. And how I've had no donations, and I'm like, well, I don't get it. Why? I think I've had no donations because you guys have your own Mounjaro to pay for, and other people think, well, you're fat, it's your own fault, you did it to yourself, why should I pay? That's like paying a smoker or an alcoholic for cigarettes and alcohol is how I think people see it. I haven't looked to see if there are people doing this same journey who have had donations, but like, why is it you think you've had no donations? Well, because we can't afford it, and we're the only people who know how it feels and why we're doing it. You guys, I mean, I know I've never donated to anyone online. I don't really know where this is going. Sorry, I'm just going to shut up. Anyway, hi. Welcome to week 24, apparently. Today is the 26th of September, 2025. So, as you know, I've been completely stuck the last 2 weeks. I was 230.4 pounds. Then I had a 1.6 pound loss, so 228.8. Last week, I'd lost nothing, and I was incredibly upset about that. This week, I've only lost 0.4 of a pound, so I'm 228.4 pounds, 16 stone, 4.4 pounds. My BMI is still 40.5. So that's a total loss of 49 pounds. Sorry. I'm just so tired all the time. I'm so fed up. I have ME, CFS, for anyone who doesn't regularly follow me and doesn't know. I'm just so fed up with being tired, and I honestly thought that losing weight might magically cure it. I don't know, or at least improve it somehow, and it's not. Oh, for God's sake. Yawns are in overdrive. See, I've had an hour phone call, and because I've had to think for an hour, now everything's shutting down, and it's just... Anyway, no point moaning about it, is there? So, yeah, I've only lost 0.4 of a pound. That's, what, 200 grams? If that. I don't know what a TV remote weighs, but doubt it's more than that. Yes, it's getting me down, but I've kind of gotten to the point of I expect failure now, and that's really hard because it's costing £200 a month to fail. And I don't know what more I can do. You know, I've done the whole sitting there crying, angrily tearing at my belly like some crazed neurotic psycho trying to rip out the fat. I've done all that. It hasn't changed anything. I don't feel any better for it. Sorry. What do I do? I am still on 7.5 milligrams at the moment, but I'm taking from a 10 milligram pen. I'm doing only 45 clicks to get 7.5 milligrams. But I've got today and next week left of that. Then I've had to go down to 5 milligrams because the 10 milligram pen now costs £290 a month, and there's no way I can afford that. So the 5 milligrams is 205, which is far more than I can afford to spend, but it's what I'm having to do. I mean, I used to buy takeaways, 3 takeaways a week. For God's sake. Me and Dave would get takeaway. We'd get a chicken doner, or we'd get fish and chips, or McDonald's, or something, 2 a week. So that was costing, like £60 a week anyway, maybe more sometimes. So that was easily £200 a month, easily. So I've kind of taken our takeaway money for myself, which feels bad because then Dave's got no, he's been great. He's so hungry and he's really struggling, but he's not holding it against me at all. He's just like, well, if that's what needs to be done. And he's lost 2 stone by us not getting takeaways and him not getting sweets and crisps and stuff. And I know it's been extra difficult for him, and I do really appreciate... I was just breaking my pen. How? I have no idea how I just broke that. Nope, luckily. Anyway, I guess stop fiddling with things is the lesson there. I appreciate all of his sacrifices, but I know it's helping him too. So I guess this phone call has just made me realise everything that has changed. And now not losing any weight is making it feel like it's a sacrifice that's not worth it. It's not working. It's not... And she pointed out, I'd never heard of this. I had bariatric surgery. I had the gastric sleeve. So where you're left with just a banana for a stomach. The main bulbous bit here is gone and you've only got the tube bit left. And I thought I'd failed because I could eat more, because I gained some of the weight back again. And apparently it's a thing that, I can't remember what she said, it was regeneration, where your body has a memory and you lose the weight and it plateaus and finds a way to get back again. And I thought, how? If you're not eating enough, how can you? But I do feel that that's what happened, because I went from like 23 stone to 18, then back to 21. And then it stayed there. It slowly dropped down to 20 over 6 years. But that's all. And no matter what I did, I couldn't lose the weight. And now with Mounjaro, it's taken away any need to eat anyway. So I'm desperate to pick up that pen. I've already broken it. Oh, my pen. Sorry, Alex. This was your pen, actually. God. Sorry, baby. Yeah, so Mounjaro has made it so I can now lose the weight. But is that what's happening again? Is it now plateauing? And we'll find a way to go back up? Probably not. I don't even understand how that works. If you're not eating the calories, how can you gain the weight? But I'm genuinely scared because it's stopped. The weight loss has stopped and the feeling better has stopped. And yeah, okay, so I'm 3 stone lighter, but I feel 3.5 stone lighter, but I feel like just as bad as I did before. The tiredness, I just thought that losing this weight would help my chronic fatigue, my CFS, my ME, my whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm so all over the place at the moment. I feel like I'm failing. You know, I'm not going to cry. What's the point? It's not going to change anything, is it? I'll lose a bit of fluid. And then I'll lose some weight. I am wondering if I'm not drinking enough. I am wondering if I'm not eating enough. Because I know I'm not getting enough calories in. But it feels so counterintuitive, because I feel like the more I'm putting into my body, the more it has to hold on to. I cannot get my head around the fact that it needs, say, 1,200 calories a day, 1,100, whatever, to function on a basic cellular level. To me, the less I put in, the more it can use the fat I've already got. I hope that makes sense, because I'm now really confused and I wish I hadn't opened my mouth, and my God, I need a nap. I feel frantic at the moment. Oh my God, I am going to cry. I'm sorry. I can't stop it. I am so scared. I have to go back down to 5 milligrams. I have to. There's no way we can afford the 10 or even the 7.5 anymore. The 7.5 is 260. And that's £55 more than the 5 milligrams. So I have no choice. I have to try. But back when I did, when I was on 5 milligrams for only 4 weeks, that month I lost 12 pounds. This is actually the end of my 7.5 milligram. This is the 4th week, so unbelievable. Oh no, I can't use it. Uh-oh. Oh, hang on, I think I know what I've done. I think that pinged up from down here. No, that doesn't feel right either. Because I now can't press the pen down, so I think that should be down there. Anyway, simple minds and all that. Oh well. Anyway, so I'm on my 4th week of the 7.5. So let's do a quick bit of... I can't, because I can't use the friggin' pen. Oh, there you go. Yay! So I'm at a total loss of £49. That much I can tell you. So the last 4 weeks, I have lost £6. Okay, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound that bad. But in the last 3 weeks, I've lost £2. And it should be £2 a week. Even if it was £1 a week. No, because that would only be £4 in a month. That wouldn't be good enough. So week ending the 5th, I lost £4. And then it went to 1.6 and then 0, stayed exactly the same. And now I've only lost 0.4. So yeah, I've lost £6 in 4 weeks. It's not great, but it's, without that £4 week, it would be awful. Anyway, so my point is that these last 3 weeks, something's gone wrong. And I can't work out what it is. We even changed the batteries in the scales. We were that desperate for it to be incorrect. It's an electronic one that digitally does it to an app on my phone. That's why it only goes up to 0.8, and then instead of being, stones are £14. So, but it would be like 16 stone, £13.4. So it is counting the stones right, but when it's doing point whatever of a pound, it's only doing up to 24680. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm sorry, this is a really bad week again. I'm so tired of this happening lately. Everything just seems to be too much. Oh, bingo wings, sorry, forgot about them. Not changing, obviously, because I'm not losing any weight, so they are still as wingo as ever with all this now spare. Yeah. Anywho, I'm just waffling because I don't really know what to say. So yeah, the Sun have asked for more pictures and more questions and stuff, and they're going to do a write-up and then a read back, and then we're going to see what happens with it. There was talk last time of them putting £250 in my GoFundMe, which would be absolutely awesome, and I'd be incredibly happy with that, because who wouldn't be? Newspapers should pay you for your stories, right? But the stuff I've told them, I feel is worth a lot more than £250, because it goes all the way back to when I was 16, which is when my weight issues began. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've just sold my soul for £250, but then I haven't seen the £250 yet. So, and that's 1 month's Mounjaro. It feels like it's worth more than that, but anyway, only because it's so hard to afford Mounjaro. Otherwise, I'd be like, I don't want payment for it. I want to help others and tell them about my journey. But unfortunately, money rules the world, and for the foreseeable future, it always will. So I need repayment for anything and everything at the moment. I can't sell the cat because no one wants her. Look at this. Idiot. Is that yummy? Is that a nice foot? Hi, Munch. Hi. All right, sorry. You're looking at me. She's still staring at me. Uh-oh. Are you broken? Hi, beautiful. So you're mocking me for washing between my toes? She's still staring at me. Ah, no, she's gone back. She's got a giant chicken leg out like this now. I didn't end up getting the coil. The doctor was off sick. I know, you cannot make this stuff up. I couldn't write it, you know. So all this drama. And then they said, oh, you need a consultation anyway. You can't have... Sorry, my light's flickering, meaning I'm getting a call or a message or something. There you go. It's freaking out over there. What the hell was I saying? Come back to me. The coil. Yeah, so because they'd made me an appointment without a consultation, they then changed it to it being a consultation anyway. Then she was off sick, and the doctor who did call was like, so when are you due to have it fitted? I was like, well, 10 o'clock this morning. She went, oh, didn't call till like 2:30, you know, well done. Yeah, still trying to fix this pen. I can't. Bollocks. He's going to kill me. Sorry, Alex, I love you. Don't hate me. So she's answered a lot of my questions. I am still worried about insertion pain, bleeding, the fact that you can't use tampons for a week because I'm too big to use pads, and with these clots coming out literally this size, it's not going to be contained by a pad. So it's yet more reason to stay indoors. And you know, I can't leave home because I don't know when one of those is going to fall out of me, and you know, I can't go in a public toilet because I'm going to look like I've killed someone. And I feel so trapped and so stuck and so lost and hopeless. Everything seems to be working against me. Yeah, I'm trying to do this to cheer myself up. Ready? Boink, yoink, boink, boink. That's so gross. Didn't work. Now my pen rolls off because it's got nothing to stop it. This has devolved into just the ramblings of a crazy woman, hasn't it? I'm sorry. Yeah, so coil, I'm now back on the waiting list again. God knows how long, potentially up to 2 months. But it's still ongoing. It's still painful and messy and miserable, and I've just had enough of everything at the moment. I'm tired of failing, I'm tired of feeling like shit, and I am just tired. Okay, that was really cute. Thank you. I needed that. Thank you, baby. Yeah. I have no good news to report this week, so I'm sorry about that. So again, for the 3rd week, hopefully I'll have better news next week. As always, thank you for watching. If you're still here, I appreciate every single one of you. Please don't think that was a dig. I want donations. I was reluctant to mention it, but it's on my mind, and I feel like if I don't speak what's on my mind, then I lose my mind very quickly, and probably going to anyway, so it's a waste of time. But that's not me saying, oh, give me a £5. It's not. It's me saying, I know why I'm not getting donations, and it's because none of us can afford it, because we're already funding our own Mounjaro journeys, and anyone not on Mounjaro doesn't get how people can be fat, because they live this perfect life where they can go and do a full day's work and go to the gym and be healthy and not disabled and live the life of Riley. And they don't understand, and they won't understand, and it's a lack of empathy and understanding to understand why. I'll never forget that woman who told me that I'm a big drain on the taxpayers because I spend all my paychecks at McDonald's and Domino's, and I'll have a heart attack and end up in hospital, and taxpayers will have to fund that treatment. So what? And that is the image that I think everyone has, which is why they given the option to donate to someone who is trying to now improve their life, and knowing Mounjaro is the only way. Ozempic doesn't work for me because it doesn't have the second GLP-1 and GP or whatever it is. LP, I can't remember. Anyway, because Ozempic doesn't have that second part, it doesn't work for me. So I have no choice. It's Mounjaro or dead. And I'm good with Mounjaro, thanks. I like breathing. I can't remember my point again. I'm so frazzled. Oh, right. So I'm not asking anyone to donate. Please don't. That's absolutely not what this is about. I just wanted to talk to you because she asked me, well, why is it you think you've got no donations? And I thought I would talk to you guys because you know how it feels. And if any of you have got a GoFundMe or other ones, not Kickstarter, whatever they're called, then go ahead and link them. And let me see how you guys are doing, and give me faith that there are people out there who'll donate. But it doesn't count if it's family and friends, right? Because obviously they will help you because that's why they're family and friends. Yeah, so I'm not asking you guys anyway. I'm asking people who have 2, 5, 10, whatever pounds spare that they genuinely want to help someone like us who needs it. That's all. So yeah, it's not meant as a tool for guilting people or hating people like myself who can't lose weight without it, like us who can't lose weight without it. Anyway, I love my loser family. You guys are awesome, and I'm so sorry this is an all over the place one again. I'm really tired of failing you guys at the moment. I get to Thursday and I think if I don't lose X amount of weight by tomorrow, I've let you guys down. And I will always think that, so don't go, oh, it's not like the way we're all here together. I know we're all in it together. I know. But I feel like I've built this lovely family of losers now, my loser family, and I'm letting you guys down when I don't lose weight. You know, as well as myself, you know, I need to lose the weight. So the longer I stay bigger, the more health risks I have. I know that. But I just feel like you guys tune in every week to see how it's going. And when it's not going good, never mind, because I guess then I too would be like, look, it really doesn't matter. You're alive. You're getting better. Things will improve. Yeah, never mind, I get it. But anyway, that's not why I do it. I do it to show you guys that we're not all perfect and we're not losers every week. Sometimes we stay the samers or gainers. I don't like these names. I like being a loser. And I love my loser family. So thank you all so very much. And we'll see you next week. And I've got to stop saying that. Love you. Well, thank you. See you. Have a great weekend. Great week. Be kind to yourselves. Drink your water. And get your calories in. Minimum of 800. Maximum of 1,200 for women. 1,500 for men, apparently. But you cannot maintain 800 calories for more than 10 weeks, apparently. It then needs to go up. Oh, is it 12 weeks? Shit. Well, anyway. Very low calorie diets are only for 12 weeks. So maybe that's why it's not working, because I'm on week 24. Uh-oh. Is that it? Is it because I'm not eating enough that my body has gone into restriction and starvation mode? This week, I am going to eat 1,000 calories a day. Because if I can't get to 1,000 calories, that means I can have a little chocolate. Yay, I miss chocolate. So, I've got loads of chocolate coins and they're like 20 calories each or something. So, 1,000 calories of Cadbury chocolate coins. Get in my belly. Yeah, so 1,000 calories a day for this week now, and I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm still on 7.5 milligrams. Today's jab will be, and I believe there's enough for next week. Quite sure of it. And then I drop down to 5. Anyway, so this time next week we'll see 1,000 calories a day. And drinking, obviously, plenty of fluid. That's my promise to you, 1,000 calories a day. And we're going to see where we're at next week. Does it matter what form those calories take? Like, do you think 1,000 calories of chocolate a day is too much sugar? And I'm diabetic, so that might well kill me off before we get to Friday. Every cloud. And I watched a video. I've said bye like 12 times. I'm sorry. I watched a video a couple of days ago. I can't remember his name. A guy who ate only Iceland £1 foods for a week. 3 meals a day. So £3 a day. And he still lost weight. But he did cross training and treadmill and bike and stuff. So he was exercising. So that negated. But everything he had like pastry or dough or starchy rice and stuff, but he had things like apple turnovers and bakes and sausage rolls. Anyway, he had the exercise edition, so that's the luxury I don't have right now. Anyway, rambling again. 1,000 calories a day. I will see you this time next week. Hopefully a couple of hours earlier, but who knows. And we will see how we did. I love you all. Thank you very much. I really do love you. And be kind to yourselves, because no fucker else will. See you next week. Take care. Bye.